What's up, everybody? This is Savion here with Managed Marketing Partners. I'm an AI consultant here in Miami, Florida. Today, we're going to do something really quick and easy using AI as our tool to be able to build a simple game. This should be really easy to build using Claude Code, and we'll be able to go ahead and jump right in. We're going to be still using our framework on how to communicate with AI to be able to build out this pretty fun app. And you guys probably ought to remember it from like old school days, Invaders, remember? Where the little things are popping down and you have to kind of shoot them, right? So they don't touch the ground. Well, we're going to build our version of that and see how that turns out, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we'll walk it through the framework step by step. Again, my framework is Cupid. C stands for consulting. P is planning. E is delivery, right? Or deployment, right? So we're going to go ahead and share the screen. We'll walk through organize. That's the most important part. And let's go ahead and jump in. Oh man, my computer's freezing. I don't know why. This is super weird, but hey, we'll deal with it. All right, let's see here. All right, here we go. We try to reconnect. Okay. All right, here we go. Wow, it is. Okay. So we're going to create a new project, and you can see all of my 42 days already in here. And by the way, I didn't announce it. This is part of the 100-day AI Build Challenge, where I am building 100 apps in 100 days. Every single day, I build one app. Today is day 43, okay? So now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump in. As you can see here, I have a folder of all of my apps. We're going to create a new app now to make that my life easier. I created a shell script that already kind of creates the folder structure for us. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up, and it's going to interview us. So the first question it asks is, what day is it? It's day 43. Are we building a React app or web app with Next.js? Yes, we're going to be doing that. Will it contain a super? No, we're not going to do any databases. No, we're not going to do a database. That's yeah, just to maybe keep scores. Maybe that might be fun. Google sign-in, definitely not. No AI, and no Stripe, no email. Very good. We're going to call it Invaders. Invaders, right? Invaders. All right, while that is jumping to creating that folder structure for us, we're going to say yes for that. We're confirming it. Let me show you if you're unfamiliar with Invaders. So it's this thing right here, Space Invaders, right? So you guys remember this old school game where you have to kind of shoot down the little invaders as they were coming down. They come down a little slowly, right? And yeah, it's just winning for the human race, right? There's a stream game here, a Steam game here, but we're going to create our own right on Vercel for all of you guys to play. It's going to be really fun and easy. All right, let's get started. I believe... And by the way, if you want to see a collection of all my other apps, all you have to do is go to 100dayaichallenge.com/share/Savion. Et voilà. C'est là. It's there. Okay? Okay. On va commencer avec les applications. We're going to go ahead and start with the app. We're going to start with Claude Code. I'm going to go ahead and bring this over here. We're going to open up a new folder. Our folder that we created is going to be under here, day 43, Invaders, right? Trust the workspace. Oh, he called it Innovators. I just noticed the spelling mistake. Ah, shucks. All right, just so that way we don't look dumb here, we're going to go ahead and redo that. Oh, man. All right, we're going to go ahead and move that to trash. That's so funny, though. Innovators, because we are innovators. All right, so we're going to do day 43. This is a 1. Oh, come on. Yes, we're going to do Supabase. No Google, no chat, no Stripe, no email. Invaders, just like that. There you go. That's better. So we got to wait for this to be built. Let's give it a second here. Okay, we created our folder. Here it is. So now we can go ahead and choose our folder again. Spell it correct. All right. Those of you that are curious what's in the folder here, you can open this up here and you can see all the different kind of dependencies that we've already built in. We've created some easy helpers as well when we're getting ready to deploy to Vercel and to GitHub. Okay. And we have our second brain here with the CloudMD, which already comes with like a set of instructions for us to use and everything. So it's pretty awesome. And when we're ready to deploy, our publish app shell here actually has a lint that removes any kind of secrets like API keys or anything like that from the actual copy in the folder. So whatever we upload is safe for public consumption here. So let's go ahead and start. We're going to go ahead and grab onto this microphone here, and we'll go ahead and just start talking and consulting with our virtual assistant. Yes, I call my AI my virtual assistant. So here we go. This is day 43 of the 100-day AI build challenge. Don't do anything yet. We're just building. Sorry, we're just talking here. We are. Don't do anything yet. We're just talking here. We are looking to build a invader game. If you remember the classic Space Invaders game, we're just going to create a version of that. But hey, if you have any other ideas that might make it a little bit more unique, I'd be open to hearing that, just to kind of make it our own. But that's the basic concept for tonight's game, tonight's app. I wanted it to be simple, something we can create really easy and fast, just using no APIs or anything like that, no Google Auth. The only thing I have connected right now is Supabase, and we can probably even use that as like a scoreboard, like leaderboard or whatever, right? But besides that, I'd love to know your thoughts on this, any ideas you had. What do you think about this app? All right, so that's first initial prompt that I always put into my virtual assistant here when I'm talking with it. I give it some context. Hey, this is day 43. I give it some instructions. Don't do anything yet. We're just talking here, because if you don't put that little piece right there, it'll just jump right into the build. And we do not want that, because we want to go ahead and make sure we plan the build first before we implement. And then we give it the idea, the goal of what we're looking to do. And then at the end, we give it some autonomy and we ask it what it thinks about the app. This gives it the ability to push back on certain ideas, really act as your virtual assistant, your partner, right? A member of your team, to be able to create that perfect app in your vision here, right? All right, so I love this pick for day 43. A Canvas game is genuinely fast in build, has 0 external API dependencies, and a Supabase leaderboard is perfect, just enough backend look. No auth headache needed either. A leaderboard can just take initials, score like old arcade cabinets. This is a clean, well-scoped tonight. Here are my thoughts. The core is a solved problem. Classic Space Invaders is a classic Canvas plus request animation frame loop. Keyboard input, player spaceship, a grid of invaders that march side to side and drop down. Bullets both ways. Shield waves that speed up. That's a few hundred lines and it feels great. We don't need physics libraries or any game engine. Vanilla Canvas in a client component is the right call, and it keeps dependencies free like you want. Where I'd add a little us is I'd resist a big mechanical redesign. That's how a simple fast night turns into a 3 a.m., which it has plenty of times. Instead, pick one cheap twist that changes the feel without changing your architecture. A build in public skin instead of aliens. The invaders are bugs, errors, your shipping code. The leader board ties into a 100-day theme, pure cosmetic copy, near zero cost, and makes it yours on brand for the challenge. One power-up drop, occasionally a killer invader drops a pickup, spread shot, or a temporary shield, one new entity type, big fun per line of code, and a near synthwave visual treatment, glow, scan lines, particle bursts on kills. It's styling, not mechanics. But my recommendations is build the faithful classic mechanics, dress it into a neon build in public skin, bugs, not aliens, and exactly one power up, and wire the super base. Blah 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 blah. Yep. That sounds really good. Okay, I love. If my keyboard would work. Yes, I love this idea of using bugs, not aliens. And I love the neon feel with the power-up scope that you mentioned. Yeah, let's go ahead. And is there anything else that we might be missing out here? Or do me a favor, go ahead and check the project folder that this app will be living in, just to make sure you're aware of all the dependencies. And let me know if that changes anything for you in terms of the scope of the build. Oh, okay. Boom. We have to give her permission. Sorry, I was looking at something else there. Okay. Okay, check the whole scaffold. Here's what's in the meaning, what's here, blah, 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 no game dependencies. We don't need any, vanilla, blah, blah. Does it change scope? No, everything, blah, blah, blah. Few things worth deciding up front so we don't backtrack. Controls. One. Yes. Keyboard. And yes, add mobile version. 2, leaderboard integrity. Public insert means scores are spoofable. For personal challenge app, I'd say ship it as is. No anti-cheat. Okay. Game over UX, I'd do it. Initial submit score, show top 10. Perfect. One thing people forget, a pause, a proper click to start gate. Kevin's games that auto start and grab the keyboard are annoying. Cheap to include. Okay, that sounds great. Genuine open question. It's a shape. Want me to lock in the schema initial score? Yes, let's do that. Let's lock in the schema. Okay, perfect. Let's plan out the whole app, please. So now we're going to be moving from consulting to now planning, right? So we took a good 15 minutes to consult. Sometimes it does take longer, but this is a really simple app. Now we're going to go ahead and plan out the app. What it'll do is scaffold everything. It'll phase everything out. It'll make sure, technology is there. It's kind of making sure everything is lined up, right? It's defining the game, and it will identify the what, the how, the why, right, of what we're building here. All right, 2 quick calls before I start. Name, I've been calling it Bug Invaders. Keep that or have another. We'll say yes. And sound, yeah, we can include yes, include sounds. That's fun. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get this started. Okay, let's get started. So now we're jumping into the implementation phase because our virtual assistant, as you can see here, created the whole plan. Tech approach, concept, game mechanics, screens, controls, the Supabase lock-in for the schema. And we're going to just go ahead and put this in auto mode so we don't have to answer all the prompts that pop up here. Yep, there we go. So now it's going to work uninterrupted. We have our build order, and we're going to have a fully functioning game once we're done with that. So let's give it a few moments and let it do its thing. We'll see it pop open in just a moment. All right. So as you're following along, we can see the tables are in. Now it's building the game and logic. So it's working through it. It's all building right now. We're hands off at this moment, guys, because we are in implementation. We've consulted, we've planned. Now we're just implementing and letting it do its thing at the moment. Okay, look at that. We have an app that is already a visual here, which is awesome. The home screen is looking great. And if we play, look at that, guys. We get this power up right here. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. I gotta get over here. They're getting too close, way too close. Oh no, oh no, oh no. That was fun. All right, so we're gonna wait till it finishes the game there. look at this, testing it out. It's smoke testing its own game. Look at that. I love it. So one of the cool things with Claude is it actually can smoke test itself, and it like fills out forms, it plays games on its own, just to ensure the experience is what we're looking for before it hands it back to you. But you can actually see it taking over the screen in real time, which is pretty awesome. See, it's creating its game. And that's saved to a database, so that way it persists across whoever sees it. There we go. All right. And it's going to do another smoke test here. That's so cool. You can create stuff like this just, what is it, in 30 minutes? We created a whole game. We recreated a classic in 30 minutes, guys. And it looks awesome. That's so cool. Look at that. That's so cool. And I guess that's for mobile, right? That's awesome. Keeping to the class. Oh no, it's coming down too fast. It's coming down too fast. Oh man. I only got past the first wave. That's so crazy. Done. The game is fully built, playing, and production build is clean lent. Let's go. We're going to go ahead and get this published and deployed, guys, using our scripts. It's really simple and straightforward. So I'll go ahead and stop the live at this point. If you're watching the recording, please go ahead and comment the word invader in the comments to let me know that you got this far. And that's it for tonight, guys. Thanks again for joining me. My name is Savion. I'm with Managed Marketing Partners. I'm an AI consultant here in Miami, Florida. If you like what we built today and you want to learn more about how to build stuff like this, follow this channel, subscribe, like, comment. And I do also support one-to-one. If you'd like to jump into a consultation with me, I'd love to connect. So now we just moved from implementation, moving into deployment, which finishes our framework of consultation, planning, implementation, and deployment, Cupid. So guys, thank you again for joining me. My name is Savion again, and you have a great night. Take care.